Hello students, welcome to Saurav's classes. Today our topic is competitive reasoning, and here some questions are given. At first, some information is given, and on the basis of this information we have to solve some questions. So now at first let's read the informations very carefully. Bala walked 25 km west, took a left turn and walked 15 km. So he started and then walked for 25 kilometers west and then took a left turn and walked for 15 kilometers. Again he took a left turn and walked for 30 kilometers. Then he took a right turn and stopped. So now at first let's make a movement diagram of his work. Let's assume that this is the starting point. This is the starting point. Now from this he walked for 25 kilometer west. So this is west. So in this direction he walked for 25 kilometer. Now he took a left turn and walked for 15 kilometers. So from this he took a left turn and walked for 15 kilometers. So this is 15 kilometer, and again he took a left turn and walked for 30 kilometers. So from this he walked for 30 kilometers. Then he took a right turn and stopped. So from this he took a right turn and this is where he stopped. So this is the end point. Now let's go to the questions. Our first question is in which direction he was finally facing. So we have to find the exact direction in which he was finally facing. So his direction was like this. So here I have already drawn the graph, and we were asked to find the exact direction where he was finally facing. So this was his starting point and this was his end point. So he was finally facing towards south. So here option 3, that is south, is the correct answer. So south is the answer. Now let's go to our next question. Okay, the question is, instead of taking right at the end, if he took left and walked 20 kilometers, what is the shortest distance to his starting point? So where in this point he took right here, but if he would have taken left and walked for 20 kilometers, from this point he would have walked for 20 kilometers in this side. Then we have to find out the shortest distance to his starting point. So we have to find out this distance. So to find out this distance, this one is 15 kilometer. This direction is 25, because this one was 25, so this distance is 25. Now the total distance was 30, so this distance must be 5 kilometer. This is why this distance will also be 5 kilometer, and here we have to find out this one. So the total distance is, this one is 15 kilometer, because this distance is equivalent to this distance, and this is another, and this is, as the total distance is 20, so this much is 5 kilometer again. So we have to find this distance, where this one is 5 kilometer and this one is also 5 kilometers. So from Pythagoras law we know that if, and let's give the name A, B and C. So we know that AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. So from this we can say that AC is equals to, okay, I'm doing the rest of the part here. We can say that AC is equals to AB square plus BC square root over. Now putting the value of AB and BC, this is 5 square and 5 square. This is equals to 50 root kilometer, that is equals to, so the required distance is, so the required distance is equals to 5 root 2 kilometer. So the shortest distance to the starting point will be 5 root 2 kilometer, that is option 4. So this is our answer. Now let's go to the next question, and the question is, in a class of 90 where students are 90, where girls are twice that of boys. Now so the number of girls is twice the number of boys. Now Sridhar ranked 14 from the top. If there are 10 girls ahead of Sridhar, then how many boys are after him in rank? So we have to find that the number of boys who are after Sridhar in rank. Now let the number of boys, let the number of boys be X. Now it was given that the number of girls is twice the number of boys, so the number of girls is equals to 2x. So, and the total number of students are 90, so x, that is the number of boys, plus the number of girls, that is 2x, is equals to 90. That is equal, from that we can say that 3x is equals to 90, and from this we can say that x is equals to 30. Now x is equals to 30, that means the number of boys is equals to 30 and number of girls is equals to 30 into 2, that is twice of number of boys, so this is equals to 60. Now students behind Sridhar, okay, so students behind Sridhar is equals to 90 minus 14, that is equals to 76. Now girls behind Sridhar is equals to 60 minus 10, that is equals to 50, and boys behind Sridhar is equals to 76 minus 50. This 76 minus this 50, that is equals to 26. So we're asked to find out how many boys are after Sridhar in rank, and the answer is 26, that is option 2. So here option 2 is the correct answer.